Jesus Christ. Like, I think my highest is like in the 40s. It, that one also didn't go with the distance, but that one was like 250, like 120 something. But still. I mean, I was kind of the kill whore for our team. Oh, against Midnight? Yeah. Oh, by the same team. So, yeah, why not? Oh yeah, how does Psycho usually play? So I know I try to replicate as much as possible. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try to replicate it. I can do that. You know that, Pat. I, oh yeah, what's mine? I haven't really coached anybody outside of BHO, really. Oh, everybody likes my coach. What's really good? I don't know if I'm so even better than baseball apparently, because baseball is technically a coach. God damn. No, he gets like he'll get with like the lower tier players more than I do, but like that's more so they go to him than they go to me. So I mean, I'm not gonna. Don't make me. All right. Okay, y'all moving? We saying? Okay. Alrighty. While I'm in here, let me do this. No, I'm not trying to add on PlayStation. I'm trying to add on this. Let me start throwing out some friend requests. There's Psycho. Wait, 5:30 your time. You're in the Mountain Standard Time, aren't you? Right. I could actually move over. I don't have to fucking play. As soon as we're about to start the first map. All right. All right. All right. Well, I'm just gonna be in the comms, listening to y'all, you four, um, and I will talk to y'all in between maps. And I might get in to like, give y'all little tips and such, but I'm not gonna tell y'all where they're coming from or whatever. Yeah, I can. I'll keep an eye out. All right. Get shit on! Oh my god! Oh my god, so ass! Man. I mean, as long as if we simply make this competitive, we got a decent shot tomorrow. So, so I'm not technically I'm not on a team. On a ten, pretty much because chaos dissolved on me, and then base baseball only wanted me with midnight, and as far as like a main roster spot, and I was like, nah, let me not do that. So I asked to like be like a substitute slash coach for BHO, and that got put in because I'd rather not like work on like the upper teams. I'd rather work on pack of teams. And if I even as like a main roster player, I would have joined like a middle pack team. I would have joined a top team. So yeah, but I imagine they're going to have Raid and Scruff, huh? Rad and Scruff. Fuck, that's scarier, dude. I'm not gonna lie. He's the only person in this whole league that's like put me on a bit of a blender. I'm not gonna lie. Yep, it was. All right, all right, all right. I'm gonna go mute now. Best of luck, y'all. Just play together, calm. Uh, and I'll give little pointers here and there. All right. Hmm. Okay. Yo. All right. All right. Um. Okay. He did. He did say it. All right. Um. I did, but I wasn't recording it on my end. I just hear the calm of like, I just hear the calm like, oh my god, you got taken hostage. You really got taken hostage. I'm like, what the heck? Oh, why didn't they make her host? Good job, Pat. I never said you couldn't hold Hill. Like, just your main thing is like you just need to like your main thing is like you just need to know like when to fill it and when to like you can just push up like when you're free to. Like as long as you know that like you're golden most of the time. Yeah, they kept on leaving the spawn open, spawn rails open. There was like back P2, like back blue. All right. Um, Main thing I'm gonna go off of like with the comms right now is just try to like calm what y'all are planning to do or like the routes that y'all plan to take so that y'all can like play off each other. Um, so that like because if y'all know what each other is gonna do, y'all can better play off each other, especially since y'all haven't really played together. We pretty much got two duos from two different teams. Um, so that's kind of like even more apparent to like have good comms. Um, and try to like figure out their tendencies too, and try to like call it out. Um, if y'all noticed it, like because they were just like hitting the back, taking the long flanks all the time. So, especially Reaper from like P3 to back P2. Um, he did that quite a few times, and there's like a time that I thought Trip like was gonna pick it up, but I think he like went into blue, and then Reaper went all the way in the back. Um, just like little things like that. Just keep in mind, like especially like a 3 lane map like it is. There's not like a variance, so you can just kind of like check it here and there, like with the timings. Um, and probably get, and especially on rotation, like you could likely only catch them sprinting. Um, but mainly, just right now, I just want y'all to work on the comms a bit. All right. Any questions? Don't think so. All right. I'll get with y'all after this map. If I notice like little calm silence, I'll hop in. All right. Okay. On that, from that one, I like the comms a lot better than map one. Um, I would like to see y'all throw y'all's tax lethals more often. Um, and trophy players. Please don't forget y'all have trophies, especially once y'all get control of hill. When there's a decent bit of time left, especially a hill like Rock Hill, that is such a big money hill. Don't be afraid to throw it down and communicate with one another to stagger y'all's trophies. Um, what else? And also on rotations, rotate for spawns rather than the direct hill. I, I'd like to run another hard point on that. Yeah. So, and then yeah. Yeah, I would like to get us another respawn in. What other hard point would y'all be interested in, Carmen? Hmm. What do y'all typically like, Psycho and Kaya? How do we feel about those three maps, Carmen and Trip? Which one's like y'all's favorite out of the three? All right, let's run Den. Yeah, let's run it Den. Yeah, and but yeah, trophies, lethals, tax, and rotate spawns. Cartman and Psycho right now. The other two have move heals. But yeah. Um, any questions for me on that? The little pointers that I've given. There are times when you do, but there are times when like you could have been like, it was more like like the timing of like waiting a sec, or and then like also find like times when you would kind of hesitate when you like would have a timing for. So, um, but it's really about trying to find that balance of like knowing like where the spawns are at, and then knowing like the wave of kills that's going on, and then you kind of go off of that with the to then like know from where you're at how far up you can get to play cutoff, or maybe even do a pinch. Does that make sense to you? Okay, just making sure because that is a little load of information. All right, all right. Let's see you within 20-point game. Let's go. Yeah, that I think that broke damn near everything down. Um, yeah. There's times when I feel like the person in Hill is like being a little too aggressive and not letting the people like around just play the wave and like watch over. Um, I've noticed that with Kaya a couple times. I've noticed it with Cartman. I didn't really get to see like you play Hill too much, and I didn't get to see Trip play it too much. Um, like instead of like either just contesting the hill, um, like you could and you kind of like almost try to like bulldoze your way through. Um, yeah, like and I have a belief in like white time is a good time. So if y'all can just either keep it contested or just keep them off of it, like that's all you really got to do. Especially if you're last alive. That's all you got to do. Um, because I've noticed like instead of like whoever's like last alive by the hill, you're not just trying to like keep them off of it. It feels like you're kind of just throwing your life in there. Um, so just sometimes, yeah, like it's because it's not like if you can kill, say like they have hill, especially when like the P1 on den, you're usually going to have like just one in there, maybe two. So if you can nudge your way into contention, that's great, and just stay down like while others like watch over you, and just like whoever's like watching over, just say which side you're holding. That way, like the person in the hill can like watch like for whatever like weird ass wide shell that they may be taking. Um, because if they try to attack from let's say you're top blue, you're watching towards the right side, just let them like watch towards mid cut from hill, or just stay down, and then like whoever's at mid cut just play towards mid cut. If y'all can get like the way like two or three dead with say like we're just one of y'all going down and they have the hill, y'all can ape the last guy and just play numbers, and then maybe play like it's just slightly forward on the next wave, cut those off, and then break for spawns. You see what I'm saying? Because and another thing too, Kaya, um, on the initial break you had called that you're gonna like watch for that full flank through dragon. Usually that would be if they do flank it, it will yeah they do through servers and through red to bomb you. Um, but another thing too, usually you don't see it as much from that side because it could flip it for the worse. Um, I think he held off on it though. He did. um, he did go after a while, probably like after like 30 seconds or so, which is weird. But I think he kind of remembered that with you and was just did like a little mind game with it. If that's the case. But no, typically like if you may like hit the roofs to B2 to flip it. Um, usually that's the more likely of the two options. Um, so if like you're like spawning towards Couch's side, more than likely he may go through roofs to hit through B2. Him, Juice, Smokey, or Bloom. Um, most likely Reaper, but that's typically how it goes. Pat usually just try some those. Almost so. Uh, but no, it's usually about like reading players' tendencies and then like trying to counter each other after like a while of playing against each other, and just the mind game of like, okay, countering the counter and whatever. Um, I did notice better attack usage compared to the Hasi, better trophy use. Um, I mean, that's for the team as a whole. I saw number stuns. Uh, Anything else from y'all that y'all maybe wanted to know, or like if any general questions? Okay. Um, so I guess we're going to head to overload. That sounds fine. Um, Alright. So with overload, yo, hello, governor. Uh, you did delay it like a motherfucker. Yeah, but that also flips spawns if depending on like where they're pushed up. Yeah, because you kind of have to like wait for like the first one to spawn up behind you. Hmm. She called it out too. She called out like she fell off. I'm like, I didn't catch that. I will say she's been putting in some damage. Ugh. All right. Not only that, but it's pets time. It's pets time. Yeah, but I mean, you know what I mean. Yep. I was in there too. So I wanted to crack, but nah. Hmm. I can't either. Not anymore, at least. Well, that's the thing. Like before. Before, the only two players I could sub in for was Hawk and Cartman. I didn't even hear Asian's name. Yeah, I know you do. Shit. Apparently, we made a team where we go against each other in the Superstar match. I just found out. You're not going? God. Goddamn. Okay. Yeah, damn it. Alright, Doug. Alright, just play the waves, push the spawns ahead, and second or third person up picks it up. And no negative space. That's a nasty habit in Overload. Yeah. Unless if you're like last alive and they're like, you know, y'all have like three dead. At that point, you can pull back some, but as a general rule of thumb, that's fine. You don't need to try to force those scores. Like there's like very few. Like I'd rather that than some like they manage to get you sooner and then do what they want with the ball. Um, because the more time they have to play with it, the worse off. Um, uh, but now, and keep in mind, Reaper and a couple others just gonna push up in them spawns and play in the top buildings and around. So make sure y'all are trying to keep track of them players and call out names. It's all good. Yeah, it happens. It happens. It's just about like trying to catch it, you know. Um, I think that happens to everybody at some point. GSC squared. You have 6 and 8, but you have over 1k damage. Mm-hmm. But yeah, don't be afraid to chunk shit. You seriously waited a second? You dead ass waited, like went around the point and waited a second and then jumped in as soon as they were out of the fence, dude. I saw that from your pop. Okay. And really, the pacing wasn't really what's fucked, so. Boom. And that's gonna be the 4 for y'all tomorrow. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. He's not in it anymore. He's not gonna be in it. And okay, I will say this now. Um there are times when like y'all are like depending on like where the ball is, where y'all would be free to leave the guy in y'all spawn. Just like yeah, at times. Yeah. And I am going mute. And it and doesn't when there's a ball carrier, right? Does it show the name? Like okay, so it show okay. Try to keep that in mind, and then the kill with the kill feed. Yo! Cartman! I came in.
Um, 20 and 21. Tries 2,700 damage. Uh, Pretty much 3,300. Yeah, I could say that. Yeah. 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 It just. Yeah. Well, if so him and Trip jumped at the wall bounce at the same time, and Cartman was on the outside. So I caught that from Cartman too. Oh man. They were, and that was a good overtime opportunity too. Like y'all played that really well from the last two possible points. Um, and the first half was also really played well. The only thing I can really say on that is just like if it's like an obvious capture that they're gonna do, try to be at the next rally. So say like because I think it goes from mid to P3 and then to roofs. So if like they capture from the P3 to like dojo, right? You could just hit roofs and then have a semi-open P2 and leave this ball player and defender at the at books. So you're playing numbers advantage at the next. Yeah. Um. Let's see. Because I really don't feel like y'all really were overly aggressive with the ball. So. Um. What else? What else? What else? Oh, that's when she went with her couches to upstairs. I thought it I, I I thought in my head I'm like how the hell did she score this? Like that's the only time like where I was like that was a little aggressive, but at the same time I'm like I get why. Yeah. It was one of those instances because like if you had backed up there like you would have just gave them like pretty good map control. So, yeah. They did that a couple times on the Scar, but like on the Den, I don't think they were able to like they didn't account for the second like person right by ball or third person by ball, so they would end up getting caught off because that second person would be almost like right on top of it. Um, Especially like when they were about to capture over towards plat was it P4? So Yeah. I mean, some of that's going to happen regardless, but it's like a, how do I say this? Um, Sometimes it's a bit of a like a roll of the dice. Um, but it, I personally like it if it's played right. But like I'd rather it over control. But there's a lot of people that like struggle with it. But it is a newer game mode, so it's like, I mean, Psycho's one of them, yeah. But like, just whoever can really. Well, that's a. It's definitely easier with the AR for the spawns, I'd say, just because of like how open it can be at times. Then you would normally do the SMG, especially like towards Dragon, unless if you're already like posted up, and then like I guess that could make it work. Um, yeah. Um, since Bloom wasn't in for HP, is there a map that like y'all are wanting to try on HP? Score HP? Are y'all down? Yeah. Yeah. Scar Overload. Yeah. He's so excited. He's so excited. Uh, Keep in mind, like, some a lot of these heavy routes that they're going to end up being hidden, and Bloom is. But I think, and yeah, Pat on like roofs, especially, and certain cutoffs. Just keep in mind if he's playing AR or SMG, and you kind of have a rough idea of how he's going to play. All right. Rem- Remember, y'all, trophies, attacks, nades, and rotate spawns instead of rotating hill. All right. All right. All right, it's all good. Okay. Psycho, I want to tell you like I did Cartman. I think last week I did told Cartman this. When you're like the only AR. Okay. Okay. When you're the only AR, don't be afraid to just play power positions. Um, just because like if, especially on a map like Scar where everything is like pretty open, they tend to not have as much like Overwatch if you're just playing like within the mix. Um, so like the thing is like with the when you're the only AR is like you gotta like let your SMGs just fill in whatever gaps, and you just play like the power positions, watching over them and whatever. You don't need to play as yeah or like top red. Um, I bet he did. I saw that from Psycho's perspective too. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, but yeah, that's kind. And then and then Cartman and Psycho, don't forget about trophies. Kai and Trip, if y'all notice trophies aren't typically getting thrown, don't be afraid to call it out. Yeah. And then and also Cartman, when you're in hill, especially like on that like say for example like on P1, you don't need to like chase the hill. Like when like most P1s typically aren't like money hills or like important hills. You typically so you it's best to just like either stay contested and just like watch whoever let whoever like watch over you and like let them push around you. And say like you're spawning like green side, you can either like watch towards market or like you make cut depending on like where the spawns are and whatever. Um just so that like say you die and the teammate of yours dies, they're getting free time pretty much. Like you're just throwing out your life whenever you like overchow. Especially with an AR if you happen to know that like they have two or three SMGs. Um what else? What else? What else? And I didn't see as much tax and nades getting thrown this game. So it was kind of like it was like y'all reverted back a bit. I could say that. Yeah. she she called it before the game even started. It's just like I swear to God, she waited in that like bag dragon for like a good like 15 seconds. I was like, ooh, all right. I think that's in. Right now. All right. Alrighty. Put my non-warmed up ass in. Alright, light it up. Yeah, housing search. Psycho, do you typically snipe or no? Okay. I can pull it out. I GC. No, they got like really good nades, so let's like single them out. Yeah. So, yeah, Slade snipes.
Search and destroy.
Alright.
Protect the objective.
I'm heading towards B here. Yeah, they're nading over. Yep. Pat got me. B. Bomb's down at B, I think. Towards your side, Kaya. Run.
One hostile remains. Take them out.
Yeah, but you might pick up a gun. No, you good, you good. Ooh. Good angle. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh. That would have been nasty through that wall, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Search and destroy.
Alright. Reaper, don't forget my aim. I haven't warmed.
Eliminate the objective.
Alright.
We got the bomb.
Yeah. One's bottom well.
We're almost out of time. Buckle down and take this.
On fence. Oh no. Shit. I was chasing for Pat there. They might be behind you. Some shit. Who's life? It's Smokey and Juice. Ten maybe?
Bomb acquired. Lost the bomb.
Good job.
Your metrics are slipping. Clean it up.
You good? You good?
Search and destroy.
Yeah, pull it out of your air. Have that.
Secure the mission area at all costs.
Yeah. Bloom probably needs practice on it anyways.
One enemy left. Neutralize them. The round is ours.
Got them both.
Exemplary
Didn't
work.
expect it. Wait, what? I guess you killed someone in the garage. Yeah. I killed 2 on bomb.
Search and destroy.
He was watching like flank and shit.
You are authorized to engage. Protect the guild's interests. We got the
Yeah.
bomb.
I'm gonna hit bottom to left. Oh, I don't know who it is.
Charges dropped. One hostile remains. Take them out.
Yeah, stay alive.
MTC is running dry. It is now or never. That is one round.
Nice.
Keep it up.
Holy shit, Kaya! Wait, what? What? That'd be one hell of a way to reveal it. Like, what the fuck? Like, is it a boy or a girl? Like, come on.
Defend the objective.
Oh, mid. Juice is bottom mid, hitting or top left. That was him. Nice.
Is not
Nice try.
Done. Get back out there.
That's also an SMG. So.
Search and
I do
destroy.
too. Sadly, I can't play. Anyway.
Destroy the objective. Bomb acquired.
Oh, so sweetie. I'm playing inside bottom or secret.
Bomb dropped.
Where's Bloom? Bloom's well or something? Dead.
There's not much time left to lock this down. We got the bomb. Bomb plant in progress. Bomb active.
I'm hitting it.
One enemy left. Neutralize them.
Yeah, he's weak. Nice. I'm being annoying as hell. That is good read. I guess he went like to mid and then hopped it. That's the only way you could have from there. Good read.
Search and destroy.
I know I checked the hell out of Pat. I'm not gonna lie.
Protect the objective.
Someone's probably gonna hit from mid to the like bottom line and shit. Three on rock. Three rock. They're going plant. They're going plant quick. Yeah.
Enemy device is set.
Yep.
That one. We are not out of the mix yet.
So they've been going to rock a decent bit. Kai, you want to hit with me next time on it? Rock. They've been hitting it. So.
Search and destroy.
And then Cartman, whoever, or Psycho, one of y'all just like watch like the top mid cut.
Eliminate the objective. Bomb acquired.
Yep. Yeah. I killed top. Or,
One hostile remains. Take them out.
yeah. Where are you by B?
Bomb. Charges set.
We got bomb checks or no? Yeah, he's going towards our side. I'm going bomber secret. Yeah, he went our spawn side. He's above me. He's above me. He's going connector, I think. Yeah, he is. I'm going. I was trying to manage him. No. He's just seen me come behind him right there. I'm just like trying to get him.
Search and destroy.
Alright, so they've been hitting towards B, like nading the fuck out of it. Guy, come with me, and then somebody else like watch the top big cut.
One enemy left. Neutralize them.
Last live by checkers. Nice.
Corporate. Appreciate
6-3.
today's success.
They just kept on doing the same like two things. That's Nightfall's fault. I blame Nightfall, and then I blame Akuma after that, but I didn't play in that one. I think if I was there, we would have won in 4, but y'all not like we would have lost the overload, I think, but I think like I wouldn't have. I don't think I would have let the reverse sweep fucking round 11 bullshit, and I don't think I allowed the gridlock.